Hey guys, this is Finished Fitter here. Today we're going to be teaching you a very basic project because I think everyone should learn more of the grunt work before you get into the intricate details. And today we're going to learn how to grout. So basically I use a little bit of water in a pail and use a sponge to put it into another pail before the mixing, because a common thing, a mistake made by people, is they add too much water and then you get a big soup mix, and you know that's no good to have thin grout because it is not strong at all. You know, the thicker the grout, the stronger it is. And so basically I mix by hand because you know, from the elders that I learned from, you don't want to get too much air in the grout. Mortar, yes, you would mix with a drill, low power drill or a high power drill at a low velocity. But as far as the grouting does, I've always mixed my grout by hand because you don't get much air in the grout. So now, and once we have the grout mixed up, we're gonna spread. I recommend you guys use two hands at first, right? You want to spread the grout in and really push it into the joints so that it fills right down through the mortar bed to the subfloor. And basically you just want to work your way across the floor as I'm doing there, right? Make sure it's nice and clean. You want to try and get all the excess dirt off of the floor as you're going, as much as you can. But you know, the little bits that are left on the floor are going to be taken out with the first wash. Okay, so your first wash, basically you want to do nice, slow. I know it's fast forward, guys, and maybe it's a little bit too fast, but you want to do a nice, slow 45-degree angle across the joints, right? You basically, the first wash, you want to make sure everything is nice and smooth. All your growing joints are nice and smooth, okay? So then once this wash is completed, as you see me here finishing it up, you want to let that dry, okay? Now, we're going to let that dry until there is a light film, like a chalky film on top of it, which you want to do your final wash, okay? You want to use clean water after your first wash. And basically you want to wipe down and flip the sponge over and go in the repeating row that you just went in, right? Okay, as you see that I'm doing here. Now, very important, you want to make sure, and this is a slick tip, you want to make sure your sponge is completely rinsed out. As you see, I'm doing like a ceramic fake marble looking 2 foot by 2 foot tile. Okay, you want to make sure you get all the water out of that sponge when you're doing your last wash, okay? Because you don't want to leave water piling up, because it will go right into the grout joints and you'll get blotchiness, you'll get thin grout, and you don't want that, okay? But this is the final step, right? So once you get the final wash done, then you're just going to let it dry, and I recommend you don't use any heavy cleaners on it. Within the next month, water and vinegar